Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. The Terrapins will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wildcats offense will take the first swing of the game. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Wildcats in the hurry-up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Horn. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. 1st down, Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Horn. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
1st down for this offense. They'll try the run. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff and he's going right. He'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup of about 5. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They'll keep it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Looking down the middle. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Handoff to the lone back. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next one.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Terrapins get enough for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense.
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Fires to the big fella. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB.
And they got him for the sack.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the misfire, now on second down. Getting some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Makes the catch, he's got enough. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Got a man. It's Turbin. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Terrapins have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They're bringing Heat. Coming after him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
A little screen to the running back. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Northwestern right back to the line.
Good enough for 1st down.
Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Card in the backfield. It's Wolf. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that... after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to throw on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll throw on 3rd down. He unleashes a long one. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Looking to pass on second down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Tulsa found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Golden Hurricanes football. Those folks in Chapman Stadium won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wolf. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down, trying to get to him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw. Fires it. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on first down. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
In the waning seconds of the first half, just enough time to try a field goal to take the lead. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Northwestern will kick it off as we start the 3rd quarter.
Number 18 sets a kickoff.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Turbin. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Looking deep. He's got it down the right side. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And the Terrapins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Dances away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
Northwestern wants to go quickly. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking left, and he's lucky to get that one back. His junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's got his man. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. The Terrapins are on the move. He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to.
The expressway is wide open. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? This is a money play on 3rd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Makes the grab over the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He tries to take the top off. Pulls it in on the right. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Terrapins! And the stomping has commenced.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Horn. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He leaves it with the back. Running into the open space. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Horn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Northwestern in business in the red zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, the power run here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to power it in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush. And
he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Northwestern! They'll line up to go for 2. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over, they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, the ground game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's right on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. The Terrapins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Maryland! And the beatdown has ensued. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but the sweet Bruin catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Beat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes him talk to the hand.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Maryland, 52, Northwestern.
Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
To the air on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play.
Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He'll bring it out. It's Turbin. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Terrapins offense takes the field. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Sends it downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Tackled, but he has a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Terrapins are rolling down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. 2nd interception in as many drives. This quarterback, he's got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Tolzien. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Across the 25, he's got room. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Spartans are marching down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The sure hands. It's Tolzien. They get him down after he makes the catch. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Spartans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Feeling some heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. The official says no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Final play of the quarter coming. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. 1st down to start the drive after the break. The give to the tailback. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the Terrapins have enough for the 1st down.
This is a guy that can find you the 8 yard. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
From the gun, give on the inside. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes...
And it's his 4th interception of the game. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the pass. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. They're trying to get to it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Terrapins will hustle to the line. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. The completion well past the sticks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Inside a minute to play here in the first half. Might we get a touchdown before the break after all? Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from him. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense. Get him to the ground for no gain.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Makes a grab enough for the first. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And now on second down for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. The run from the shotgun. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They go to the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Getting some heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The offense will stay out there to go for it on fourth down again. They're 3 for 4 so far in this one. Try to get it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Terrapins! They take the lead with the 6. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down, it's second and 9. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Tolzien. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's second and 13 now. Give to the running back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Spartans line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun to give, looking for room. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Lining up to convert third down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Running back searching for a hole.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Maryland! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass is complete. And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last.
Just steamrolling the defense. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to power their way ahead. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Now they're going to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. New Mexico found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Lobos football. Those folks in University Stadium won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. It's a draw. Runs through a tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense. Desperate to get a stop. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Trying to find his man on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Comes out throwing on first down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot.
Nothing but green ahead. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Touchdown, Sparty! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turbin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. And back to the air on second down. He finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got the tight end. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Throws to the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Off play action on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incomplete.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.